Hello.
My name is Kim. I'm the founder and the director of Dynamic Nature and Art, and we're the community for artists and scientists and technologists. We're building a community based in Chicago. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm an artist, work in art and science and technology. I'm currently based in Chicago. I have a background in architecture.
Thank you.
I think that's.
So, for short, maybe, can you also introduce your work, like behind you too?
Yeah. So the name of this work is Air Flows Between Us. It's mainly talk about the issue of anxiety disorder and also the difficulty of communication between people for their inside feeling. So I interview a group of people who had anxiety disorder issues, and then I record our conversation and analyze their sound, their voice, like the volume, the rhythm of them talking, the pitch of their voice, and then turn them into the data to control the solenoid in this box to click those powder out. So basically the rhythm of the powder falling is the rhythm of them talking.
Thank you. That's interesting. So, many of your work, I am wondering what is the main goal for your work, first of all, and then second of all, I've seen so many works that you've done so beautifully using technologies and science together. So I was wondering, how did you choose to use technology and science as a methodology?
Yeah, thank you. I think it's starting from when I was working as an architect. So the experience of people is very important for me, and experience for me is a connection for communication between, no matter it's to human being or to species, or it's between our body and the environment. I think that's the main goal of my work. And then when I started to work as an artist, I always focus on like specific issues and do very deep research into that before I start making art. So in that process, I feel like I'm just automatically start to focus on like what can make us feel, make us have the experience. And in that process, I get in touch with like scientists, with organizations that work on the issue that I'm like focused on, and also like the technology that can trigger our senses. I think that's how the art, the technology and science get into my work.
So, as I understand, there is something that resonance science, technology, and art for your work is somehow the process of problem solving.
Mm-hmm.
So, recently, what do you think there is a problem that you want to solve?
Mm-hmm. So currently there's like a lot of problem in the environment that I'm living, but specifically I'm lately focusing on Chicago River, especially the reversal of Chicago River, the history. So Chicago River has been artificially reversed 124 years ago, and it's because of like us human fear of getting disease from the water. And after they reversed the river, it caused more ecosystem problem, also public health issues. And a lot of people are trying to fix that. But during my research about all these things that are happening, I start to get a little confused about like what is the concept of a healthy nature. Is this based on like real healthy nature, or it's like we decided by how it's going to benefit us or ruin the system that we want? So that's kind of what I'm focusing on right now, and that's also the very initial inspiration for two of my work. One is my thesis work, the invasive apparatus. Another one is the projection that's screening right now, beneath breathing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it sounds like you're working on the environmental issues that is too much human-centered, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's really interesting. So, what inspires you the most when you're working, and then what, like, you know, I think artists doing work to show their own perspective, how they see the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you see the world through those inspirations?
Mm-hmm. That's a really good question, because like in the process, like in the beginning, I usually just curious about what happened. Like the first time I heard that the Chicago River is artificially reversed, I was like, how did that happen? Like, why does, like, do human can just like break the law of nature? And I was very curious about that. It's not because I judge the behavior or I think that's bad or that's good. I just curious, like what's happening there. And then I start digging into it. I start to see the connection between human and non-human. And the outcome of the whole research is just, for me, it's just like showing what's happening. Like in the process, I might have judgment, but I don't know it. Like for me, it's just a pure process of research and then present it in front of people. But their reaction belongs to them. And the only thing that I hope that people can get out of my work is they start to get as curious as me and start to look into those issues. And I hope that can have some change to the situation.
Do you see yourself as an artist, or do you see yourself as an activist?
I think there's a very vague line between these two roles. As an artist who work in environmental issues or public issues, cannot really not do activism stuff. But yeah, like how I answered the last question, I don't have a very strong manifesto to like the situation right now. Like all I'm doing is research things that are curious and present to the public. Yeah.
That's interesting. So for the last question, how do you think living in Chicago as an artist or as a researcher?
I see. I think it's really good to being an artist in Chicago, especially when I'm not doing like art that's more close to the market, like business. Chicago gave me a lot of like good facility and like benefit to be an artist who do like large scale sculpture or public work. All the community are very nice. Actually, all the organization, also scientists that and researchers that I work with is by recommendation. Like when I talk to someone about some issues, they're like, oh, there's a non-profit organization that's working this. You can talk to them. And they're all very nice and willing to like give information and collaborate. I think that might be the thing that's good, like better than other cities in Chicago, that people are willing to help because it's not like a very fast-paced lifestyle, and there's actually people working on those like issues. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.